Go on, go on. It's funny what's going on in England, because it seems that your band is not going down so well there either.
Fuck them. England can fuck off as far as I'm concerned. I don't like it there. The food sucks, the people are boring, and, you know, they'll all come to see us anyway.
Like, I don't really consider that record in my own personal viewing of the history of the band, just because I've never listened to it. So.
You're talking about One Hot Minute?
Yeah. So I've never listened to it. I just.
Well, we never play anything off the One Hot Minute record because John has a thing where he's not. That was during a time when he quit the band and we had a different guitar player, and he doesn't want to hear it. He claims to have never heard the record. He doesn't want to hear it.
What I've heard of that album I don't like, and you've got to understand what it feels like to be a member of a group and then to have a very perfectly balanced chemistry, and then to hear somebody else come in where that chemistry isn't balanced anymore. It just sounds so off to me, and I don't think it would sound that way to anybody else to the degree that it does to me. You know, in the case of One Hot Minute, it's just something that it just doesn't appeal to me, you know. And to top it off, nobody, Chad, nor Flea, nor Anthony, is really proud of that album either. So, actually, I'm not sure about Chad, but I know Flea and Anthony, you know, they like some things on it, but they don't really think very highly of the album, and they would have been fine if they had never made it, you know. And so, they don't really push the issue, you know. They say, I'd like to do some of the songs, but only if you really wanted to, and I don't really want to, so.
Everything we've done has always been based on love. You know, love can be a very angry thing, though, sometimes.
I love you, man.
I love you, too. But, you know, it's just that kind of a thing. We're not, it's not a wimpy thing for us to express true and sincere love. And it's never been that way for us, you know. I think that as time goes by, we become better at doing it. Well, we went through a period playing with Dave Navarro, which was not as productive for us. We didn't really connect as deeply. You know, we made a record and we worked, but we kept the band going.
And what we discovered is it doesn't matter how great of a musician you get, if the chemistry isn't, you know, sent from God, you might not have the magic.
Yeah.
You know?
Not that it matters, but it was, you know, things, I wouldn't say Dave quit the band, it just stopped being a productive and fun and creative experience for everybody. It was just kind of, it ended naturally, like, you know, this is not really what it's supposed to be, so let's try moving on.
For me, I'm totally proud of everything about this band. You know? I know that Dave Navarro was a bit, like, embarrassed about it or something, like, you know, and, like, and to me, this band is it's the perfect band for me to be in. I can't imagine a better band where I would fit in as well as I do in this band. You know? Like, Dave Navarro being in Jane's Addiction, you know, which I think is a better band than us, you know, at least that's how I felt when they were at their peak, and when we were at, you know, 1991 when we were both going on. I mean, they were my favorite band, you know. And I don't feel like and he fits in perfect in that band, you know, that was his band that he was meant to be in, you know. Red Hot Chili Peppers, I feel like it's my band, you know, I feel like that's the band that I joined when I was 18 years old, and I had no style of my own, and I came up with a style of guitar playing that was mine, you know. I did it in this band, so this band is like, it's a part of me. And they just brought a great life into the room, and they sang the words "We Believe" over and over, and it was a real mind-clearing kind of feeling for me. It felt like it meant something that I didn't really understand what it meant, but that really meant a lot.
I had that same feeling when the kids sang on Airplane.
Really? I have a problem with music that's made because people are in a successful band, and not because they actually had to make the music. You know, like when I feel like somebody makes music because that's what their record contract says to do, I just have a problem with that. You know, and for me, a record like that was made it was very forced. You know, it wasn't something they would have just done as a group of friends. It was something they did because they were a very successful rock group. And I personally have a problem listening to music like that.